What is going on, boys and girls, she's and he's, days and it's? It's your boy Keegan, back with another sports cinema banger. Excuse the shirt being off today. I just got done at the gym. I'm trying to get myself back in boxing shape, and I ain't done my laundry yet. That's the real what it is. Today we're gonna be breaking down the best counter punchers in boxing. Starting off at number 5, we have the kid. He was an Olympian, Shakur Stevenson. Now, what is it about Shakur Stevenson that makes him one of the world's best counterpunchers as of right now? His reflexes, he's gonna watch you, feint at you, feint at you, study, react. He's like a cat. The best boxers in the world have the reflexes of a cat. Besides Floyd, to be honest, he might even be a better boxer than Floyd was at this time. His counterpunching and his boxing is that good. He is an Olympic gold medalist type good. He's on another level. And when you miss, you will pay. Now, one thing that people don't like about Shakur is that he does get boring as he starts to mature. I hope that he starts learning how to be more offensive. But as of right now, he is already a top 5 counterpuncher in the world. Coming in at number 5, we have Shakur Stevenson. Coming in at number 4, we have Inoue. I may not be pronouncing his first name right. All I know is Inoue, the monster. And that's exactly what this guy is. He might deserve to be first on this list, just because for me, when you watch these highlights, when you see Shakur hit somebody with the counter, he's not dropping nobody with it. The deadliness of the counter punching of Inoue is what makes him so incredible. Most of the time, God will make a boxer and they'll say, okay, you're going to have cat-like reflexes, but you're going to have hands like Floyd. You know, you're not going to be the biggest power puncher in the world. But when God made Inoue, it's like he had speed, counter punching, power. Oh no! And that's what we got. We got a guy that punches like a junior welterweight fighting in a 120-pound division. Everything he touches you with hurts, and that's usually you can deal with that, right? Like, you're in there with the power puncher. As a boxer, you're in there with the power puncher. Okay, I'm gonna get on my bike, I'm gonna move my head, I'm gonna stay out of the way, I'm not gonna engage or brawl. I'm just gonna be smart, I'm gonna get through these rounds. With Inoue, as soon as you go to touch, he's gonna counter. It's called being outclassed. The only thing more dangerous than being outclassed is being outclassed by a power puncher who can kill you with both hands. Inoue really is that guy, and he should be higher on this list, but for now I got him at number 4. Coming in at number 3, Canelo Alvarez. This guy, much like Inoue, the power in both hands. But this isn't about power, this is about counterpunching. What is it that I like about Canelo? He will catch and shoot. Catch, shoot. That's called countering. There's ways of countering where they miss and you catch them. Then there's ways where when they make contact with any part of your body, you catch it and release it back. And that, to me, is what makes Canelo so dangerous, is that not only is he gonna make you miss and make you pay, but even if you, let's say you go to rip to the body, he's gonna catch that and send it back to you in multiples. Not just catch, shoot. It's catch, shoot, shoot, shoot. At least that's how he used to be at the lower weight classes before he blew up to light heavyweight. He is an absolute king when it comes to boxing. His boxing ability and the way that he can counterpunch, he's just A tier. Coming in at number 2, Gervonta Davis. What blows my mind about Tank is that he has the boxing ability and the ability to counterpunch with the smaller guys. He can get in the ring with Shakur Stevenson and box with him. What do I mean by box with him? When I say box, I mean forget power. Pretend nobody had power. And every time you touch somebody, you got a point. Every time they touch you, they got a point. He can touch you as much as Shakur can touch him. He can touch the best boxers and move and not get touched with the best boxers. He is one of the best pure boxers in the game. So it's only natural that his counter-punching is an S tier or a GOAT tier counter-puncher. He, just like Canelo, just like Inoue, power in both hands, and his catching and shooting, his slipping and shooting, when he lets his hands go in combination, when he counters, it's just deadly. It's a nightmare matchup for anybody around his weight. And I'll tell you this right now, there are very few welterweights who are going to want smoke with this man because of his counterpunching prowess. We saw it against Rolando Romero. Rolly came in strong. As soon as he overcommitted, bang. Ryan Garcia, what did I say before that fight? Ryan's going to come in super confident, drop this hand and come screaming with the hook. Tank, it was such an easy fight for Tank. It was a joke. Because he's that good of a counterpuncher. You're not going to catch him with something he can see coming. You can't wind up at Tank. He's going to counterpunch you, put you to bed. It's over. Coming in at number 2, Tank Davis. Coming in at number 1 for me. Now, this is recency bias. Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is a throwback to one of the greats. He's a Marvin Hagler. He's a Hitman Hearns. He's a 1980s slim, in shape, strong, hard punching guy. I mean, the power he possesses, the strength in his guard is just incredible. And he will counter punch your head off. He's the best. There's only one other person I can think of that is in his league as far as being the best counterpunchers. I'm probably going to have to throw his name in here next. It's Jaron and his boots. And that's why we want to see that fight so bad. Again, Crawford, just like the last few guys I named, power in both hands, cat-like reflexes. And really what makes Crawford scary is similar to what makes Tank scary, but on a bigger level. Because Crawford came from 35, but now he wants to go up to 60, where Tank Davis, you don't see Tank going up to 60. It's probably not going to happen. Tank might go up to 47 if the picking is right. You could see him late in his career picking at 54, where Crawford, no. He'll go up to 60. We know his power will carry to 60. He hits that hard. And what's unfair is, my point is, he can box with the small guys and punch with the big guys. So he has the counter punching and the boxing skill of a guy in the 30s, a Shakur Stevenson, a Gervonta Davis, a Devin Haney, a Teofimo Lopez, a Lomachenko. But he's got the power of a friggin' middleweight. He's going to be number 1 for me. The best counterpuncher in the game right now. So you got Terence Crawford, Canelo, Gervonta Davis, Inoue, and Shakur Stevenson for me right now. Those are my top 5 counterpunchers. Guys, if you disagree, if you think that there's somebody else that deserves a spot on here, let me know, man. I appreciate everybody and all your love. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Keegan, Sports Cinema, Vegas Sports Talk. I'm gone.